I'm sitting in this cafe after my interview. It didn't go well. When I spoke English, they smiled, then laughed. I said everything correctly, but my accent felt like a problem, like something I needed to hide.
From the next table, I can see you're upset. Are you okay?
I guess so. Just tired, maybe. It was a job interview. They said my English was good, but my accent was too strong.
Too strong. That's not a bad thing. It means your voice has character. Where are you from?
Brazil. I studied English for years, but still people judge. They hear one word and they think I'm not good enough.
I understand that feeling. When I first came here, people laughed at my English too. Not because it was wrong, but because it was brave.
Let's try something together. Repeat after me. I speak English with confidence.
I speak English with confidence.
Again, slower. Feel the words.
I speak English with confidence.
Good. Now say, I am learning every day.
I am learning every day.
Perfect. Your accent isn't a mistake. It's your signature, the sound of your story.
That feels nice to hear. I always tried to sound like someone else.
You know, when I first came to this country, I was terrified to speak English in public. People didn't even have to say anything. Just their faces made me nervous.
That's exactly how I feel. When I open my mouth, it's like everyone is waiting for me to make a mistake. Even when I say things right, they look at me like I'm strange.
You know what helped me? I started recording myself. Just one sentence a day. I would listen and think, that's not bad. That's me, learning.
Maybe I could do that too. Sometimes I think my English sounds better in my head than out loud.
That's because you're thinking in two languages at once. Try this. Say, I'm learning English and I'm proud of it.
I'm learning English, and I'm proud of it.
Good. Again, but slower. Believe every word.
I'm learning English, and I'm proud of it.
Perfect. Do you know what I learned after years of hiding my accent? People remember you not because of your mistakes, but because of your courage.
Courage. I like that word. It feels like something I need to practice too.
Exactly. English is a language, but confidence is a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets.
When you talk like that, it feels easy. But when I'm at work, everything disappears. I forget simple words. I panic.
That happens to everyone. Even native speakers freeze sometimes. Let's practice together. Real sentences you can use. Say, I'm working on my English.
I'm working on my English.
Nice. Now, can you please repeat that slowly?
Can you please repeat that slowly?
Good. One more. I didn't understand that, but I want to learn.
I didn't understand that, but I want to learn.
Perfect. These are powerful sentences. They don't show weakness, they show determination.
I never thought about it that way. When I say I don't understand, I always feel ashamed.
Don't. It means you're curious. Curiosity is the real sign of intelligence. Every confident speaker was once a learner asking those same questions.
I guess I just have to keep speaking, even if my voice shakes.
Exactly. Speak even if it's not perfect, because silence never teaches. Only courage does.
Sometimes I hear my own voice and think, this doesn't sound like English. It sounds different, heavy, like It doesn't belong.
Your voice belongs everywhere. Accent is not a mistake, it's identity. It's proof that you learned a new world without leaving your own behind.
That's beautiful. I never heard someone say it like that. Everyone always tells me to sound more native.
You don't need to sound native. You need to sound confident. Say this, my English tells my story.
My English tells my story.
Yes. And now say, my accent is part of who I am.
My accent is part of who I am. You know, today I tried again. At lunch, I joined a group of coworkers speaking English. I said just one sentence. I'm working here since 2 years. And they laughed.
I understand. They probably didn't mean harm, but laughter can cut deep. Let me tell you something. Grammar mistakes are small things, but courage to speak is huge. You should have said, I have been working here for 2 years. But even your first version showed effort, and that's what matters.
I didn't even notice the mistake. When they laughed, my mind went blank. I just wanted to disappear.
That's a natural feeling. But next time, instead of going silent, smile and repeat the correct sentence. Say, I have been working here for 2 years. That turns the moment from shame into confidence.
I like that. It feels powerful, like taking control again.
Exactly. When people laugh, they expect you to stop. But if you keep speaking, you show that nothing can break your confidence. Every time you speak, you're proving you belong in the conversation.
Maybe next time I'll try that. Even if my voice shakes, I'll say it again, correctly, and smile.
That's the spirit. You see, English isn't a wall you have to climb. It's a door you already opened. Now you just have to keep walking through it.
It's strange. I always think I'm not good enough because of my accent or grammar. But when you talk like this, it feels possible.
It is. Let's practice together. Small sentences you can use every day. Say, I speak English with confidence.
I speak English with confidence.
Good. Now say, I learn something new every day.
I learn something new every day.
Excellent. One more. My English is improving.
My English is improving.
See? That's already natural. You're not only speaking English, you're living it. Every word you say adds a new layer of strength.
I never thought of it like that. When I hear my own voice, I usually notice what's wrong, not what's right.
Then it's time to change that. Start hearing progress instead of mistakes, because progress is what keeps you moving, and that sound, your accent, is proof of it.
Thank you. I think I'll record myself tonight and listen without judgment. Maybe I'll finally like what I hear.
That's a great idea. When you listen to yourself, you'll notice how natural your rhythm already is. Accent is only a melody, and every melody has beauty.
Sometimes I try to copy native speakers, but my voice never sounds like theirs. It makes me feel like I'll never be perfect.
Perfection is a trap. If you try to sound like someone else, you'll lose what makes your English special. You don't need to erase your voice, you need to trust it.
Trust. I like that word. It feels new to me.
Say this slowly. I trust my voice.
I trust my voice.
Good. Again, louder, with confidence.
I trust my voice.
That's it. You see, even your energy changes when you say it with belief.
It feels strange, but also freeing. Like I don't have to apologize for the way I sound anymore.
Exactly. Your accent doesn't need fixing. It needs owning. Every sound you make carries your story, your country, your effort, and that's powerful.
Maybe next time someone laughs, I'll remember this moment. Because now I know my voice is not the problem. It's my power.
That's right. And when you speak from that power, people listen differently. They don't just hear English. They hear confidence.
It's funny. I used to think English was a test I had to pass. Now I see it's more like a bridge I can walk on, one step at a time.
That's a beautiful way to say it. Every word you learn is another plank in that bridge. Soon, you'll look back and realize how far you've come.
You know what's strange? When I help new coworkers who are just starting English, they look at me the same way I used to look at others. Maybe I'm not a beginner anymore.
You're not. You're a learner who kept going, and that's something to be proud of. Say this: I'm proud of my progress.
I'm proud of my progress.
Good. Again, slower.
I'm proud of my progress.
Perfect. That sentence should be your daily reminder. No matter what others say, your progress is real, and no one can take it away.
Thank you for saying that. I think I needed to hear it from someone who understands.
We all need reminders sometimes. Even teachers forget how hard it feels to start. But every accent, every pause, every small effort, it all means growth. And growth is never something to laugh at.
You know, when we started talking, I felt embarrassed. Now I feel different. Like I can finally breathe again when I speak English.
That's because you stopped fighting your voice. You started listening to it instead. Confidence doesn't come from grammar, it comes from peace.
Peace. Yes, that's what it feels like. Peace with my accent, my mistakes, my journey.
Exactly. And remember, your voice carries hope for someone else who's afraid to speak. When they hear you, they'll know it's possible to learn too.
That's beautiful. Maybe one day I can help others feel like this. Maybe I can teach too.
You already are. Every time you speak bravely, you teach others that English is for everyone, not just for perfect speakers.
Thank you. Truly. I walked into this cafe feeling small. Now I'm leaving with something I didn't expect. Confidence.
That's the best thing you can take with you. Keep speaking, keep learning, and never apologize for your accent. Because your voice, your real voice, is exactly what the world needs to hear.
I will remember that. From now on, I'll speak with confidence and with pride.
Good. Now go out there and let the world hear your English, just the way it is.
I will. And maybe next time they won't laugh. They'll listen.